pesado. Hoje com no asfalto eu não. Novo negócio com mano recente.
The first round of this year's playoffs have been historic. Arguably the biggest upset so far is the #1 seed Milwaukee Bucks losing to the #8 seed Miami Heat.
So prior to this year's playoffs, how many times did a #1 seed lose in the first round?
Was it 3, 4, 5, or 6? Another little trivia fact for you. The last time this happened was in
You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out in the front court along with Tatum. Jalen Brunson out there with Rain Man, and it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Green playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Smith on the wing. Brown against Green. 6 to shoot. Smith for 3. Rebound by Rain Man. Brown with it, now guarded by Porter. Brown the pass to Ray. Driving the lane, Brunson with a clean look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Ray the pass to Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player, make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here's Porter. Green kicks to Porter. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Buries the long-range jumper.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
All right, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How has that reset gone?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality talent.
Now here's Porter after the miss from Ray, and the rejection by Tatum. Brunson the pass to Ray. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Porter against Brunson. Porter kicks to Green. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
That one misses.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. the fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the final.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. The shot's good from Brunson.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Porter finds Dinwiddie. Now here's Green. Passes to Smith. Over Tatum. And it's Smith missing for the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with. You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Brown, good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here is Smith. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brown against Green. Back to Smith. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Dinwiddie. Another miss by Houston.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The Rockets making a switch here. Şengün's checked in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Rain Man. Dinwiddie covering. Ray the pass to Williams. From the stripe. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Dinwiddie after the made shot from Ray.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics team, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in his last outing.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smart passes to Ray. Back to Smart. Over to the left wing. Smart on the wing. 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
So it's Boston now. The Rockets making the shot. The pass to Ray. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Washington after the basket by Boston. Shoots. Kept alive.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Left side, Smart. Over Washington. Here's Ray. Tries again. And the layup is good. Rain Man's got 10 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now, here's Washington. Another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. In the other way. Ray the pass to Horford.
I got you.
Pass to Rain Man. Back to Horford.
Small, stop playing, Horford. You too small.
To the middle. Shot clock at 6. Rain Man with the bucket.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Rockets trail by 18. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Drives to the hoop. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave.
Washington passes to Şengün. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Ray. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Changing it up here. On the floor for Boston. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. Main man is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Ray the pass to Williams. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Pelicans was all business. He finished with 49 points on the night, and his work ethic was evident. Notching a double-double, and also making his presence felt. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to...
It's like, he turns to me, he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he's like, yo, God, you know, recently we had some controversy.
You ain't even white.
So automatically get
You
people
out
to start
buying
paying
them.
attention to more.
Play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
2 on the clock. Releases. And Tatum pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Ray the pass to Williams. To the inside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Houston making a switch. Tate's checked in. That's good from Ray.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Tate kicks to Dinwiddie. Now, here's Washington. He's still scoreless so far in this one. rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Washington, that's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Horford trying to free himself up. Smart misses. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for the Rockets. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Alinari comes in for Williams. Here's Christopher, guarded by Smart.
In the first half.
Pass to Dinwiddie.
2 minutes.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling. It is one of the best feelings in sport.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
For Boston, they have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Christopher. And it's off from three-point range. The Celtics shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so here is Houston. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand. Christopher, that's good.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And when you're trailing like this, just focus on one possession at a time. Keep hitting singles.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Dinwiddie outside. Boston grabs the miss.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Here's Ray. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Rain Man with the bucket. Rain Man's got 22 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
You know, the reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Ray. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so it's Boston finishing the quarter up by a whopping
41. The Celtics 65.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Jalen Green is out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Dinwiddie in its shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Garuba. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 4. Dinwiddie wide open. The three-pointer no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And that one is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Green kicks to Porter, passes it to Smith. Down low, deflects the pass. Here's Garuba. Williams with the block. Outside Tatum. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
You gonna take it or not?
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Celtics. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Rain Man. Dinwiddie covering.
You know I got these. You know I got these.
The kick out to Tatum. Takes the three. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Porter dishes to Dinwiddie. Porter looking it over. Back to Dinwiddie. And he comes up with the deuce. Dinwiddie's got 15 points.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Inside. And again, it's Boston converting.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. Houston moving it around. Smith with the basket on the assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Dinwiddie finds Porter. Back to Dinwiddie. Porter with it. He has 6. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Smith from past the arc. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. On the wing, Brown lets the 3 fly. Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that three ball for these guys.
A new lineup here for Houston. And a change for the Celtics. Brogdon, he's checked in for Brown. The Rockets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Brunson against Washington. Here's Reeves to the left side wing. Christopher misses the three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
They hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Christopher. 8 points for him. Washington passes to Şengün. And the layup falls. Şengün's got his third basket of the night right there.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And it's Rain Man missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now Horford's checked in for Robert Williams. Washington kicks to Şengün. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Brunson. He's covered by Ray. Basket counts. Celtics shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Brunson the pass to Ray. Back to Brunson. Pass to Rain Man. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
1:49 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Reeves. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the turnover again by Boston. The Rockets. Porter kicks to Green. To the right side. Outside Porter. From outside off the mark. Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. On the court for the Celtics. They've got Horford. Gallinari is out there with Zeller. And it's Rain Man. And it's Davison in at the point guard.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Green, no luck. The Celtics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Right side, Green. Rain Man's got 44.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
To the wing on the left. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Takes it off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Right wing. Zeller with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. And there it is again. Nice make there from Ray. Rain Man's got 46 points. Rockets are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Smith finds Dinwiddie. Fades and shoots. Rebound Boston. Here's Davison. Rain. And that one is hammered home.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Cody Zeller. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodlines.
Outside, Horford. Pass to Ray. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Free throw drops for Al Horford.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals.
Catching up in the changes for Houston. Moncrief comes in for Smith, and Washington subbed in for Kevin Porter. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Ray the pass to Davison. To the middle. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, Washington. And here's Moncrief. Washington inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Ray the pass to Davison. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Ball going up court and stolen by Zeller. Passes it to Ray. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. The pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Uncovered. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after him. Watts passes to Horford. Down low. And he slams it one-handed.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. That's to Fernando. Back to Dinwiddie. No good with the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That'll be his second foul of the game. Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And a change for the Celtics. Gallinari's checked in. Christopher, the pass to Washington. Here's Christopher. The tray. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Gallinari against Moncrief. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Washington. Beyond the arc. Rebound Boston. Rain Man's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Rain Man.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron. And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Moncrief. Misses the shot. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is...
But if you had to be 100% focused on the money, I would have been gone out of here like all them other niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna really do that. Real talk. Y'all keep saying I'm cutting LP off. Y'all keep saying that shit, so I'm being quiet now. Just know that's the question. One, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Novo negócio com mano recentemente solto. Mais preparado e mais bem cauteloso e mais alinhado que antes. Era um sedã vermelho, não piso no freio, não traga amassado. Coração acelerado e super... Imagine que tragédia. Eu posso... Peço Deus que me perdoe, por isso mais duro pra casa eu não posso voltar. Não dificultar o ganho por bem ou por mal, vou ter que levar. Amassado, especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não trago amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não trago amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Especialista eu não trago. Tá na lista eu não trago. No asfalto eu não trago. Adrenalina é o que move o. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te. Encomendar, eu não trago amassado. Boa mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai.